Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Educational Nozu. In this video, I am going to discuss about functions in a PLSQL. We all know about PLSQL. PLSQL is a procedure language extension to the structure query language. Now functions. A function is a subprogram that is used to return a single value. PLSQL functions is very similar to the PLSQL procedure. The main difference between procedure and function is the function must be written a value and procedure may not be written a value. Now let us see agenda of today's session. First we discuss what is a function in a PLSQL, then advantages of function, after that syntax of a PLSQL function, then parameter mode in a function, afterwards how to execute or call a functions and also how to drop a functions. Last we see some examples on PLSQL functions. Then we discuss what is a functions in a PLSQL. The PLSQL functions is named as PLSQL block which performs one or more specific tasks and must returns a value. Functions are standalone block that mainly used for calculation purpose. Functions and procedure both treated as a database object in a PLSQL. The functions have a unique function name and it's mandatory to return a value. Function body contains a executable part and also a return data type should be mentioned in a function. The as keyword is used instead of is keyword for creating a standalone function. Next one is the advantages of a PLSQL function. First, it improves the database performance, like compilation is automatically done by Oracle Engine. Second, it provides reusability and avoid redundancy. PLSQL function maintain integrity. Integrity means accuracy. Use of function ensure integrity because they are stored as a database object by the Oracle Engine. PLSQL functions also maintain a security. And last is it save a memory because function or procedure have a shared memory. Then next we see the syntax of a PLSQL function. For creating a function we use the create or replace keyword compulsory. So see the syntax. Create or replace a function. Here function is a keyword used for a creation of a function. Function name which is a user defined name or whatever the name you want to give to function. Parameter name. You can define in, out and in-out parameter. Then next is return data type. Here we have to write a data type of the whatever value you want to return. After that you can use is as keyword. In between is as keyword and begin we have a declaration section. In that we declare a variable what you want to declare. Begin. It have a execution section. In this section we can write the operation which you want to perform. Exception section or handles the exception in a program. Last is the end and end of their function. Then next we see modes to pass the parameter in a function. A function have a multiple parameters. In that each parameter have a one of the three modes. First is in parameter, second is out parameter and third is in out parameter. So let us see first mode in parameter. These parameters are read-only parameters and function cannot change the value of a in parameter. Second is out parameter. These parameters are write-only parameters and used to return a value back to a calling program. Function cannot be changed value of out parameters. In-out parameters. These parameters are read and write parameters, that is function can read and change the in-out parameters value and return it back to a calling program. After that we have to see how to call or execute PLSQL function. First we execute a function as part of a select statement. Syntax for that. Select function name into bracket parameter from dual. For example, select get multiple which is a function name into bracket 4,5 from dual. Here dual is a table automatically created by Oracle database along with the database dictionary. Dual is in the schema of the user system but is accessible by the name dual to all users. For execution of example, function get multiple is executed and we have to result Multiple of 4, 5 is 20. Second, we execute function using a PLSQL block. In this, we use function in a PLSQL statement. Like function is written in a DBMS statement, which we'll see in the examples. Next one is how to drop a PLSQL function. Syntax for that: drop function name. For example, drop function get multiple. After execution of a query, function is dropped and has the message function is dropped. At the end, we see some examples on PLSQL functions. Now let us see the example on PLSQL functions. So this is the first example on a function. Before starting of the example, remember that we see two methods of a function execution. First, execution using select statement, and second, execution using PLSQL block. In this example, I have demonstrated the first method of a function execution. Here I have created a function using create or replace command and give function as a keyword, and the name of function is a get text amount. In that I have passed a parameter name as a pSalary and number data type. Return number, here number is a return value data type. Each keyword begin and return a 10% of given salary and add the function. So let's execute this. C function is created. We can call this function with any table. Now I can call it using select statement with a customer table. Here I have select query. Select name, age, salary and get text amount into bracket salary from customers. After execution of this query, we get a get text amount of a salary in a customer table. Let's see, we get a get text amount of a salary. I have to write one more select query. In this query, we calculate in-hand salary of a customer. For that, I have minus a get text amount in original salary. Then we get a result in-hand salary. Let's see, we get a in-hand salary of a customer. This is a second example on a function. For demonstration of a second method of a function execution, here I have created a simple PLSQL function. Create or replace function adder into bracket n1 in number, n2 in number, return number. Here adder is a function, it have a two in parameter n1 and n2 as a number data type and it returns a value in a number data type. Here I have created one variable as a number data type n3. Here begin we calculate addition and return a value of n3 and end. Let's see, function is created. I have called the function using PLSQL block. So write another program to call the function. Declare n3 as a number. Here I declare n3 variable as a number data type. In begin I have to call a function adder and pass the parameter 10, 30. Return a n3 using DBMS output line and end of the PLSQL block. After execution this block, we get addition of two numbers which passing with function adder. Here we get output and PLSQL procedure successfully completed. This is another example of a PLSQL function. In this example, I demonstrate the declaring, defining and invoking a simple PLSQL function which will compute and return a maximum number between two numbers. Let's see example. Set server output on declare. Here I declare three variables and name as a, b, c as a number data type. Function find max into bracket x in number, y in number. Here I use the find max function with passing a parameter x and y. It return a value number data type. Here I also give a one out parameter name as z. In begin I give a if condition. If x is greater than y, then x is equal to z, means x is greater than y, else z is equal to y, means y is greater than x, and if. After that we return a value of z and end of the function. Then we give a begin section. In this we assign a value to a variable a and variable b as a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 90. After that we call a findMax function. We assign the function to a c variable. After calculating a maximum number, we return a c variable using DBMS output line and end of the program. After execution, we get the maximum numbers between two numbers. Here we give a output maximum of 10, 90 is equal to 90. 90 is the maximum number. Our PLSQL procedure is successfully completed. Next one is the example on a recursive function in a PLSQL. We already know that the program or subprogram can call another subprogram. When a subprogram calls itself, then it is called a recursive call, and this process is known as a recursion. Let's take an example. Here I have to get an example to calculate a factorial of a given number. In this example, to calculate the factorial of given number by calling itself recursively. By using this example, I have to calculate a factorial of a 5. After execution of this code, we get a factorial of a number 5 is 120, and procedure is successfully completed. So this is the working of a PLSQL functions, and thank you so much for watching the video.